You understand, Captain, that this mission does not exist, nor will it ever exist.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Okay, welcome aboard Air Wagner on this Labor Day, September 5th, 2022. So you're thinking, what's this, Jerry, another trip to Auburn from Oakland? No, I've been pretty busy. Last week I ferried a 320, November 3317 Quebec from Denver to Auburn for a couple friends, Robert and Frank, who are going to be the owners of it. And today is a flight to Canada. So hold on to your seats. Let's find out what the weather is here. I'll shorten the ATIS so that we don't gobble up a lot of video time.
Oakland ATIS information Victor 14530. Wind calm. Visibility 10. View clouds at 1,800. Temperature 2.17. Altimeter 2981.
Okay, we got all the ATIS. Clarence, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, IFR to Victoria, Canada. Ready to copy, Clarence?
513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland, clearance go to the Victoria, Canada airport. Charlie Yankee Juliet via the Nimitz 5 departure. Vectors Cali, Victor 6, Sacramento direct. Maintain 3,000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.9er, squawk 3334.
Okay, Jordan, doesn't that seem a little odd? Get Sacramento VOR for a trip to Canada?
3 Sierra Juliet, what did you file?
I filed direct, so that's what I got, I guess. Okay, I'm ready for the readback. You ready?
3 Sierra Juliet, it didn't give us anything other than direct, so the previous controller put in a couple fixes, and then the centers kicked out that code. I can call them and see if this route works for us. Otherwise, you may have to file a more robust route.
No, I'll just beg for direct as I'm going. Okay, 513 Sierra Juliet cleared to the Charlie Yankee 5 airport, Nimitz 5 departure, Victor, radar vectors to Cali, Victor 6, and then Sacramento direct, 3,000, 160,000 and 10 minutes, 120.9er, 3334 on the squawk.
3 Sierra Juliet, the airport, Charlie Yankee Juliet, rest of clearance, red back, correct? And, you know, I'd say there may be a chance when we scan this, the departure controller may have an issue with the route, so maybe expect a little bit of an amendment at that time, but we'll try to get you out on this route issued, and have a nice trip.
Hey, thanks a lot. Go on the ground. We do have the ATIS.
ATIS Victor, thanks.
ATIS Victor, thanks. Ground 513 Sierra Juliet, taxi IFR, port 28 right, Victor.
Number 513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Delta Charlie.
Delta Charlie, 513 Sierra Juliet. All right, so there's our clearance. I'm going to beg. There's a joke that goes with that, but I'm not going to say it. So Charlie Yankee Juliet, that's the identifier for Canada. U.S. starts with a C. U.S. starts with an N, Canada starts with a C, and that's what we're doing, the Nimitz 5 departure. So we'll go ahead and put this in. We're taxiing and looking, load procedure, departure, Nimitz 5, off of 28 right, and believe it or not, they want a SAC, go to SAC, okay, and then Cali, we'll put Cali in there also. And we're going to load the departure. Now, the Garmin, I've tried for 5 days to get Garmin to load the Canada charts into the Flightstream 510, which then are actually out of my account because I couldn't get them to the 510. But because it's the same current cycle, I can't get it. So it's on my iPad. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put it in on my iPad, we're going to put in Oakland And then I made a waypoint of Victoria. And now I'm going to send that to, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to activate it. Replace the current route, yes. So now we got a user waypoint. Now we load the procedure for the departure for the Nimitz 5. 28 right and Sacramento. The rest we'll get after. All right, all important checklist is complete. We're 2 minutes off schedule. Tower Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet 28 right, ready for IFR.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Tower, wind 2703, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
2703, clear for takeoff, 28 right, 513 Sierra Juliet, thanks. Okay, time check, 802, transponder check, traffic check, full mixture. We are going to Canada.
Wheels up, Buttercup.
Here we go. All right, let's see normal procedures. First, fuel flow in the 40s, check. Airspeed alive, 60, 70, 80. Airspeed is everything. 95. A little bit of back pressure. Tap the brakes, pull the gear up. And we climb out at blue line. And we head for the 315 heading. That's the Nimitz 5.
Do we have to go to Sacramento?
No, that's what they gave us, but we're going to get direct.
What's the FOB for Oakland?
FBO for Oakland. You mean
What?
the identifier?
Yeah.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, contact NorCal, departure good day.
Golden NorCal 3 Sierra Juliet. OAK. NorCal, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking on here, leaving 800 for 3,000, 315.
November 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
Okay, we'll go up to Suite 16, 16,000, 3 Sierra Juliet.
And 3 Sierra Juliet, just curious, after the Sacramento VOR, do you head northwestbound?
Well, that was the boner of contention with the tower. I don't know why I got sacked. I'd like to get direct on course at this time, if that's possible.
Direct on course to your destination?
That'd be correct for 3 Sierra Juliet.
And what would that heading be?
Heading, standby. And NorCal 3 Sierra Juliet, 343 would be the heading.
November 3 Sierra Juliet, clear direct to your destination.
3 Sierra Juliet, clear direct destination. Thanks very much. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, guess what? We're going a straight line to Victoria, Canada
Alaska
now.
1352, contact Oakland Center 119.75.
You'd think it'd be that away, but it's that away.
Yeah. Looks like we're going
Nope.
inland
Nope.
instead of to the coast.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so while I'm in the climb here, couple bits of information. So going to Canada isn't that difficult. We did it 12 years ago. It's a little different. And
hey, good morning, NorCal, American 29.
there's only two things you really have to do.
2,100 for,
you have to load the Arrive Can app in your phone device and fill that out. Send them your passport picture, your vaccination card picture. And then the second thing is you have to call up the 888 number to Canada, and either 2 hours or 48 hours. There's that gap there. Not more than 48 hours and not less than 2 hours from your arrival. And that's how you clear customs, or that's how you declare. No weapons, minimal alcohol, pretty much it. No gifts to speak of. And that's all we're doing. So you also have to be in an IFR flight plan, and you have to tell them what time you're crossing the border on the airspace within 30 minutes, so it's not that hard. And when you land in Canada, there's no agents present. You have to call up that same number, and they'll either clear you on the phone or send somebody out to have you clear customs. So we're going to climb up to 16,000. That's pretty much the best. We got a headwind right now, but that's pretty much the best altitude for the climb. That's about it. I got my charts. I got Garmin Pilot's fully
Blue 434, contact Oakland Center
full of the Canada charts. The ship stuff, not so much. Supposed to be VFR, but we can do the ILS if we need to.
127.8.
So just before I turn the cameras off for a bit, just a quick little note. 3317 Quebec, Cessna 320 Delta is in annual now that we got it back from Denver. And it'll be part of the Auburn Air Force, Twin Cessna Air Force. So I feel a little proud at Auburn. My first 320 is on the field, 3318 Quebec. This one...
Number 1 Sierra Juliet, contact Oakland Center 125.85.
2585 for 513 Sierra Juliet. Thanks, and good morning.
You too.
Center, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet checking on, leaving almost 6,000 for 16,000.
November 513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Center, the Santa Rosa, altimeter is 2981.
2981, 3 Sierra Juliet. So 3318's on the field, 3317 is going to be on the field.
November 100,
8134 Quebec, my old 414's on the field, and the Golden Eagle. 513 Sierra Juliet's there. So that's our Auburn Air Force and Twin Cessnas. And yes, after annual, it will be featured in the Air Wagner channel. So we're going to turn the cameras off now, save some battery.
November 190 Bravo,
and be back on. We are back on this camera only because take my word for it, looking outside, it's not much to see. A little smoky, hazy. We're coming up, just about to pass Clear Lake in California, and let's take a trip around the old G600. So we're on GPSS, 8:27 in the morning, 32 degrees out. We got a tailwind of 32, 33, and a crosswind of 9. Our true airspeed here at 16,000 is 209 knots. I filed for 210, indicating 159, which matches here. Our ground speed is 243. We're on GPS 1 to our user waypoint of Victoria. And we're 593 miles away. We're tracking 343 and track 342. 16,000, straight and level. And here's our synthetic vision. This showing tailwind of 35. We gotta love that. And our time to destination, 2 hours, 25 minutes. Oh. And we've been in the air for 25 minutes. So 250, but I think we're gonna lose part of this tailwind as we get going. So that's what I got going on here.
NR 440 Papa.
As we get more towards Canada, I'll turn the other, or anything interesting, I'll turn the other cameras on. In the meantime, we're just going to sit here and cruise and watch the ground go by. So we're sitting here in a cruise. We're into the flight, hour and 16 minutes. We just about crossed over the Oregon border. We're over Medford, Oregon, Ashland, Oregon, and on our way to Victoria. And we lost some of our headwind. You can see here on the G600 that, not the headwind, the tailwind, it kind of turned around. You can see the wind here, it was like this when we were going, and then it's kind of shifted to this. So we're going to stick at 16,000. We're still showing 225 across the ground, and our true airspeed is 215.
Center, this is our...
Well, we're going to turn. Well, we're going to turn on the front camera just to show you there ain't much to see here. It's 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. straight up, and we are an hour and 56 away. Here's a little turn, just a short turn towards Shasta.
November 8419.
Mount Shasta, just showing that there is no snow on Mount Shasta.
125.4, November
Wow.
8419.
And that's pretty rare.
And we've always gotten signals at Shasta, though.
And then
Listen.
here's there's the fire. I think it's at Weed, Lake Shastina, straight ahead.
Where's I-5?
Let's get back on course. I-5 is to your right, and so there's our there's your little diversion to look out the front window. You can see what we're seeing. There's not much there. In about 30 minutes, I'll check back on and give you a midpoint check-in and see what's happening.
Oakland, Skyhawk 345, Charlie Sierra, level 3000, 519.
And it's nothing much to see outside, as you can see out the front window. It's just watching the ground go by. Bedford's a fun airport to go to. We flew into there when we went to the total sun eclipse, solar eclipse a few years ago. And the approach is pretty hairy when you're landing to the north, because you come over Mount Ashland and have to drop like a brick. The commercial guys won't take that approach. They come around and do the ILS to the other runway. So that's all we got. And we're just sitting here in cruise. No stories to tell. Nothing much to see. We're just chugging along. And as we get closer in, we're 142 out. Been in the air 118. We're kind of on schedule for a 3-hour flight, depending on vectors. But we have some stored energy in the form of altitude that we'll be spending on the descent and pick up some speed. But looking at Oregon in early September, kind of looks like Sacramento Valley, just a little brown. I know it gets greener as we go farther up, but that's it for now. So we'll be back on shortly. For you, it'll be a few seconds, but for us, it'll probably be another hour. Okay, boys and girls, we are 30 minutes out. We're still at 16,000, and if I draw the map a little bit here, you can see here we're given, here's the border for Canada, and then here is our location. If I go in, you'll see the Columbia River here, and we're past that now. We're in over Washington, and we've been given direct Disco and direct to Victoria. Disco is intersection. Just like it sounds, D-I-S-C-O. So looking here at the G600, we lost our tailwind halfway through the flight. We got a headwind now of 2. Look at that crosswind, 51 coming straight across. You can see how crab we are. 330, so we're 15 degrees crab to maintain course. 10:32 in the morning, 30 degrees out, 215 on the true airspeed, 218 on the ground speed. And we're coordinated here in 16,000 straight and level, and just a little bit correction here for the autopilot. And here we are. Here it is. And here's where we're going. So what I've done, though, is I put in Port Angeles as it's on the route there. It's like the last airport before Canada, unless you count Friday Harbor, which is, where's Friday Harbor? Friday Harbor is up over here somewhere, because the U.S. kind of goes up like that. So we're 29 minutes out. I think I got enough battery power to last, and so we will see what we get going into Canada. So on the fuel status, we're good. We left Auburn with the 234 gallons, flew to Oakland, used about 25, and so we left there. Let's see, since we've used 156 gallons since we left Auburn, since I filled up, and we only need 32 to get to destination, and we got 77 on board. So we're going to land with about double the minimums. On the way back, we're going to probably have a longer flight, and so we might be buying some of that expensive fuel in Oakland. Oh, Auburn, $6.70 a gallon, and Oakland, I don't know, they're probably $8 or something, I don't know. But you know, you got to get that go-go juice, or otherwise you're not going to go. So look out the front window. Some clouds have showed up. All right, 25 minutes to to Disco, which is pretty close in. So like I said, when you file your flight plan and when you file you arrive Canada, they want to know what time you're crossing the border. I told them 11:30, and I think you have a leeway of half an hour. Oh, it's 10:30. We're gonna be a little early. Well, I guess better early than late. I'm expecting lower here shortly.
Expecting what?
I'm expecting lower.
They're going to make you go lower?
I hope so. The airport's at sea level.
Mooney, 9,500. 96 Hotel, be looking for traffic.
64 in Victoria right now.
I could have told you that.
Sunny.
Oh, since the wife brings that up, let's take a look at Victoria's weather. I have to get it off my Garmin Pilot because, like I said, I had no luck with Garmin on the... Okay, so let's see what the weather says. Victoria, wind 280 at 8, ceiling unlimited, visibility 30. Let's see if we can get the radius.
6.11, altimeter 3019, approach on nav or visual runway 27, landing and departing runway 27, inform ATC that you have information Foxtrot. Victoria, information Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
At 17002, wind 270, at 7, visibility 30 miles, 6,000 feet, to 3,000 feet, temperature 18, 6.11, altimeter 3019, approach our nav or visual runway 27, landing and departing runway 27.
All right, is it 27?
That you have information Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. We're kind of like on a, well, it's a 75-mile left base for the airport. Here's a snapshot. Here's a screenshot of the iPad with the Garmin Pilot to show you what we're looking at on coming in.
A lot of water down here.
It's Washington State. A lot of water. 18 minutes to Disco, and then another 5 minutes to Victoria. So we're 23 out. We've been in the air 240, but I think we're going to pick up some time as I descend. 513 Sierra Juliet, wondering when I can expect lower.
That's 3 Sierra Juliet, contact Settle Center 125.1 miles lower, good day.
Okay, thanks a lot. 25-1, good day, 3 Sierra Juliet. Seattle, good morning, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking on 16,000.
Number 513 Sierra Juliet, so service.
And 3 Sierra Juliet, when can I expect lower?
3 Sierra Juliet, about 8 miles.
3 Sierra Juliet, thanks. 8 miles, that means
337, contact
2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes. 2.5. All right, so the fuel transfer is complete. So now we're going to burn off both engines equally. So we're over the Wonder Mountain Wilderness area with the Hood Canal to the right.
Where's the Olympus Mountains?
To the left.
Over there where the snow is?
Over there where the snow is.
November 3 Sierra Juliet, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, altimeter 3021.
3021 on the meter, 10,000 on the altitude, 513 Sierra Juliet on the way down. Okay, 10,000, let's get it.
Wow.
Let's get going. Look at that headwind we're picking up. 16 knots on the headwind. True airspeed 243, 232 on the ground speed. So as we get lower, we're getting headwind going through 15,000.
Well,
Alaska 1445.
that's a no-brainer.
All right, out the front window, hard for you to see, but Canada in sight. And that's the, I forget what this is called. What's this area of water called? It's not the Sound, not the Puget Sound. I'm not sure. But we're going to cross it, that's for sure. That much I know. Mount Deception to the left.
Boy, those are some raggedy-ass mountains. Look at those. Look out the window.
I'm looking.
No,
there.
down.
I see. They're pretty high peaks there. Well, they're only 7,200 feet.
Yeah.
They look a little different than the Sierras and the
Boy,
Rockies
they sure
that I just
do.
crossed.
No trees, nothing. Oh, what's this right down below us? What town?
Port Angeles.
Okay.
So we can get our Papa Gumps ready. Pressurization, I've been moving it down. We'll keep moving it down. Pressurization check. Air conditioner off. Prop sync off. Never had it on. Auxiliary props on. Gas on mains. And then the next will be the undercarriage, mixture props, and speed. So it looks like we're going to go straight in and then left for the runway.
Got green all of a sudden. Wow.
Okay, there's 1,000. They got 1,000 to go. There's Port Angeles in front of us. And then Canada across the other way.
How fast you going?
We are going 223 across the ground with a 10-knot headwind.
Wow.
14-knot headwind. So I can start reducing some power as we're getting in.
November 3 Sierra Juliet, contact Victoria, approach 125.905, we'll see ya.
2595 for Victoria, 3 Sierra Juliet. Here comes Canadians.
Requesting 10,500 feet, stable.
Hotel Kilo Charlie, Victoria, good morning, squawk it in, climb to 10,500.
10,500 for Fox Hotel, Kilo Charlie.
Victoria, good morning. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet. Checking on 10,000 with the ATIS. Foxtrot.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, Victoria Terminal, good morning, runway 09, altimeter 3020.
Okay, and I got 3030, and what was 09 again, sir?
The runway is 09, and the altimeter is 3020, 3020.
3020, and are you using 27 or runway 9er?
9, we switched about 10 minutes ago. ATIS is Golf now.
Okay, that's the one we used 12 years ago. That's the last time I was here.
Very good. Do you want to do a visual approach or one of the instruments?
Visual approach would work for today for 3 Sierra Juliet.
3 Sierra Juliet, vectors for visual approach, fly heading 310.
Vectors are appreciated, 310 on the heading, 3 Sierra Juliet. Okay, here we go.
405, we are departing Kilo
So cool.
Say goodbye to the United States of America.
Is that an island down there or a big boat?
Big boat.
05, Victoria Terminal, good morning, squawk 5372.
So the runway 9er is 6,800 feet, almost 7,000 feet long, so that's good. So let's put in the ILS for 9er just to help us. Visual approach is no. ILS runway 09er.
3 Sierra Juliet, descend to 8,000.
8,000, 3 Sierra Juliet. 108.7 is the localizer.
That downtown Seattle there?
Seattle's way back to the right. This is Canada.
3019, plan for runway 9.
There's a cruise ship.
You set up for the ILS naval visual approach.
Front window, you can see downtown Victoria.
I bet you that's right where we're staying there.
Where the cruise ships are?
Yep.
Well, we lost our speed here as I'm losing power. I was expecting lower. We're only doing 180 on the true, and we still got the headwind at 12.
We got enough fuel.
3 Sierra Juliet, descend 5,000.
5000, 30 Juliet. That took care of that.
Victoria Terminal, Loop 2402 in the Clearbrook 2.
Loop 2402, Victoria Terminal identified, climb 1000.
Climb 1000, Loop 2402.
So there's a nose down with Victoria. Pretty sure I got the airport in sight.
You do?
Pretty sure it's out there to the right. There's our 3-hour mark. We're only a few minutes away.
Oh, look at all the boats.
2402,
I want this turn.
060.
I'm going to turn your headset off.
Okay.
2402. Roger.
I had to turn the wife's headset off because she was distracting the hell out of me.
Hotel Kilo Charlie, drop approved.
So she can swear at her phone all she wants. Okay, 6400. Working out perfectly with a little wisp of clouds here.
Loop 2402, contact Vancouver Center with your heading 1337. Good day.
337 with the heading, Loop 2402. Yep.
Roger.
Good morning.
Golf Hotel, Hotel Juliet, Medevac, Victoria Terminal, squawk ident, go ahead.
Oh, there you go, sir. We're just Prospect Lake, 2000, request 3500 Vancouver International next.
Oh, my goodness.
Hotel Juliet, you are identified, 3500 approved.
3500, thanks.
And 30 Juliet, airport in sight.
3 Sierra Juliet, Roger, stand by. Oscar Sierra, Quebec, you are identified, climb 3500.
3500, let's go.
All right, a little bumpy there. We are still straightening out the direct 2.
3 Sierra Juliet, not below 3000 until established on final. Cleared visual approach, runway 09.
Okay, clear for the visual approach and not below 3000 until established on the final, straight into 09er on the visual. 30 Juliet, thanks.
3 Sierra Juliet, Roger, contact Victoria Tower, 119.7.
19.7 going to tower, 30 Juliet, thanks, Antoine.
Holy crap.
Tower, good morning, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking on, descending out of 4700 airport in sight for 09er.
513 Sierra Juliet, Victoria Tower, good afternoon, runway 09, altimeter 3019er, descend at your discretion.
Okay, 3019, and we can delete the 3,000 foot restriction and descending for 09, 3 Sierra Juliet.
3 Sierra Juliet, yep, delete everything except landing clearance, that'll be coming shortly.
3 Sierra Juliet, Roger. Okay, so I got the airport in sight, look out the front window. It'll come into view. I'm going to set up for the base here. I have on the G600, I have the course set up for a localizer, and also even if it didn't have a localizer. So we can lose all the altitude restrictions. Turn the wife's, okay. Nancy, you're back on the
yes.
headset. Okay, gas check undercarriage coming down about, yeah, let's put it down now. 1, 2,
7 Fox November, right turn at Whiskey, ground 1.
3, mixtures up, first notch of flaps. And we got everything we need except for the landing clearance.
Delta X-ray Charlie.
And it got a wheel out the window.
Kilo, clear for takeoff, runway 09.
Delta X-ray Charlie.
Delta X-ray Charlie, we will change the departure. It'll be a left.
What do you see that you were breathtaking about?
How beautiful it is.
Yeah.
And how far away it is from the inn.
Okay.
Unless that was a different cruise station there.
Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Yankee uniform, same for you.
And we're going full flaps.
Left turn couch and departure.
And turning inbound.
Left turn couch and departure, hotel uniform.
Full flaps?
Not the speed brakes, flaps.
Oh.
Boy, it seems like we're standing still.
Wow.
And 3 Sierra Juliet turning final, looking for clearance to land.
3 Sierra Juliet, thanks. You're number 1 departing before you get here. Break, Hotel Yankee uniform, clear for takeoff, runway 09.
Hotel uniform.
All right, let's square off a little bit more then. All right, we're all set up to land. Gas check on the carriage, 3 greens, mixers up, props up, mixers will prop where we want them. Full flaps, full airspeed. We're a blue line. That's perfect.
Ah, stupid camera.
Here is the, I think I'll turn the wife's headset off again to landing. Oh, did I say that before I turned it off? Oh, she just put her microphone away. Okay, you're back on. 4 white on the Vazzy, Poppy.
Sierra Juliet, you can make a long landing if you like for down at Customs, just past the control tower. You're cleared to land runway 09.
Cleared to land 09, long landing. 3 Sierra Juliet, thanks. All right, cleared long landing for Customs.
Uniform Hotel Alpha is with you, 2000. Cordova Bay arrival.
Uniform Hotel Alpha cleared to the downwind right hand, runway 09, not below 2000 for now.
So here comes the localizer and then the glide slope so I can follow it in.
Caution. Terrain.
That's odd.
Terrain.
I'm above the glide slope and terrain shows up.
Terrain.
You know why? Because it doesn't know this is my destination.
Terrain.
So ignore all that.
Terrain. Warning. Terrain.
It doesn't. I don't have a count of the charts. Okay, ignore the warnings. Check.
Terrain.
We're good. Still blue line. We're going to land long. We got 7,000 feet.
Terrain. Terrain. Warning.
Pasco 1413, line up only, runway 03.
Warning. Terrain. Terrain. Warning. Terrain. Terrain. Warning. Terrain. Terrain.
Okay, we got 3 greens.
Warning. Terrain. Terrain. Warning. Terrain. Terrain. Warning. Terrain.
Well, at least you know the terrain warning works.
Warning. Terrain. Terrain. Warning. Terrain.
Good job.
Terrain.
3 Sierra Juliet, if you can make the next right turn
terrain.
there.
Victoria Flying Club right there.
If not, all the way down to the end.
Terrain.
I can make this taxiway. 3 Sierra Juliet.
Terrain.
3 Sierra Juliet, that's perfect. To the right there, he'll guide you into Customs, which is at the Shell Aero Center.
3 Sierra Juliet, thanks. Okay, gotta turn the wife off again. Okay, who are we looking for now? All right, she's back on. Okay, so Shell is where Customs is.
And Victoria Flying Club right next to it.
Okay. Okay, avionics off. Thanks for riding along.
Programs, services, and initiatives, press 1. If you are calling to report your arrival in Canada or to provide advance notification of your arrival in Canada, press 2 and you will be transferred to a CBS. Please have your travel documents ready. The Border Services Officer will ask you for specific details about your travel documents, which will assist in facilitating your entry into Canada.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome, come on in.